Alright, so patch notes were supposed to be this morning for Hafani on JP, but obviously it didn't come out because you're not seeing this video, so I don't know when it's coming out. But anyway, I'm gonna be posting this video instead in the same type of time slot. So we got 5 teams that I think you guys should consider running. Of course, they're all SSRs, but I'm gonna try to give as much variety as I can and using pretty much most units in the game except for like Jack, because Jack kind of sucks. So only launch units, not counting the Midnight Sun. It doesn't seem like the Midnight Sun is going to be there on launch because we got the banner confirmation for Yami and Season 1 and nothing else. So let's talk about these 5 teams, and they are all going to be PvP teams that I think you could run and do pretty good with. So the first one is this. This is going to be a very either slow or just a debuffing type of team where they're not really going to take too much damage. So William could either be used to apply damage, either the damage reduction with counter or speed one of these guys up to get their ults in right away. And he is going to basically, that's his main thing, either give the ult, which gives everyone damage reduction and the person with the highest magic attacks, so in this case Lotus, a counter, or speed probably Lotus up so that you could attack quick with Lotus. Now Rodis is just going to be there for, well, basically his barrier on ult, blocking stuns, and then also, what's it called? Also applying the defense up. Now, if you want to, I'll show you guys a remix of another team actually, but never mind. This team, it's the only way. Now, Mars is going to be using the special combo with Lotus, which is going to apply the taunt, the all attack lower, the speed lower, right? It's very strong. So like if we go to it, I forget every debuff, but it's a lot of debuffs. Here we got all attack lower plus the 40% chance to taunt. And then on Lotus's side, we got the speed lower, which is just a really toxic ult. Because of the fact you could also ult with Lotus, which is going to apply incapacitate and speed lower. So you do those two and then they're basically disabled. And then you could just keep on chipping them with Lotus, and then William could stun sometimes. Mars could stun sometimes. So you could go for a very slow team, but I feel like there is just a better version of this team. I'll show you guys later. Now, for Team 2, we've got the triple seasonal team. And this one actually works pretty well for some pretty silly reasons if we're considering everything. But obviously William's there to provide the 34% damage reduction, which is a very high amount for this team. Now, if you want to switch William, you can. I feel the triple seasonal team at launch does work pretty well. So how does it work? Well, Asta is going to get 2 hits in, because obviously when he hits someone with that's over 80% HP on his ult, he gets an extra turn no matter what. So he's going to get 2 hits, basically kill one person. Yami is going to have his silence on ult, and then Mimosa is going to be there for the heals and res. Now, what makes this team annoying is that if you don't target Mimosa, then she's going to be able to res the person you kill if you don't target her. But if you target her, then that means both of these guys are still alive and you'll still die. Because obviously you can't kill everyone first turn, so you have to pick and choose who you're killing. But because Mimosa is like either a useless or the best character, it's just so annoying. Because are you going to choose to kill Asta or Mimosa? And if you choose to kill Asta, then Mimosa is going to res Asta. But if you choose to kill Mimosa, both the DPSs are alive and Mimosa did her job as bait. So I think this team does work pretty well for that. It's very annoying, and you should try it out. Also, it helps that both of these guys are physical attack attackers, and William buffs physical attack or just attack, right? So that's going to be very good at the highest level we've seen so far. We need another attack buffer, but I think it's just because now we're getting Black Asta on JP, and if they bring another one, it's just going to be a bit toxic. But this William is going to find increased stonks when we get Black Asta, because Asta is a physical attacker with no magic attack, right? Now, this team is very fun. I personally enjoyed it a lot. I showed it in my Season 1 Asta showcase, so, you guys could go check that out. And what it is basically you're speeding up with both Voltos and Lotus. And let's say the other team doesn't have Voltos, and you could take out Finneral, because no matter what, Voltos is going to get you ahead, and put, let's say, Sally or William, okay? Now, what happens is that Charlotte is going to apply her mark, and I recommend getting her skill 2 to level 4, because that's when it becomes a 100% chance to apply the mark. On the bottom here, this one, it's the mark for 2 turns, and this is what the mark looks like as a debuff, and it's basically plus 25% on level 2 chance, and then plus 25% on the level 4. So you got to get it to level 4, and what it does is when you get a kill, it gives the person who killed the person with the mark an extra turn. So Asta is gonna immediately get an extra turn because he has the alt extra turn when he attacks someone over 80%. And then he's gonna basically just go on a killing spree. He kills one, then he kills another one, and then every time he kills one, he gets an extra turn. But the first time he kills someone, he has 2 turns. So unless those guys are tanky as hell, you should be able to have kind of fun with this team. Especially if you run William or Sally. Mainly Sally, I think, because William might speed you up too much. So if you put Sally, it could still work, and it would be pretty fun. I do think this team is kind of good. And if you want to get quick runs, this is by far the best team. Now this is the team that I've used so much on both JP and also Canada. I think that this team is one of the best, just most annoying ever. How it works is that William is giving the counter to Red Yami, and Red Yami has a what's it called? Skill 1. I was forgetting what it was called because I was like single target skill 1. What's the word? Skill 1. That's an AOE at 72%, which is pretty high, but it's also just because he is going to be a crit unit, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage very quickly when he gives when he counters 3-4 times, because either you target Yami and he's gonna counter you, or you don't target him and there's no one else really you could kill first. Maybe Lotus, right? Maybe Lotus, but it's at that point the red Yami is gonna go crazy if you don't attack him. So this Yami is gonna do a lot of damage from there, and then these two are here because they're gonna be able to debuff a fuck ton and just ensure that they won't be able to do anything. This team is very toxic, okay? It's going to slow them down, and with William, you're going to be able to slow up. It's very similar to this, right? Now, what else you could do is you could put Mars with William, and this team is still just as good. Now, why I say that is that William has the high speed in the game, especially at max dupe. He's at 126, and Mars has an AoE stun combo when he's not with Lotus, because obviously you have a different combo when you're with your united attack partner, but when you're not with the partner, he's still getting a 40% combo, and because he has 100 speed, he can't really do that too quick. But if you put him alongside William, who is a super quick guy, then he will essentially be getting a bunch of stuns turn 1. The first thing you get in the match, you get stuns. Now, the last team that it's kicking me out for some reason, this one is basically just making use of Fuego and Nozelle's combo. And basically the combo is very strong. It applies 3 stacks of burn. It applies incapacitate. I'm pretty sure it was incapacitate. And you're going to be doing damage with it because it actually does a lot of damage. So leveling up this combo is not a bad idea. On launch, it's good, but it could fall off quickly, but it could be a fun team. Charlotte's there for just debuffing them. If you want to put Lotus there, Lotus could work too. It's just that Lotus has incapacitate debuff too. And then if you want to put a DPS here, you can. Or if you want to put a speed unit like Valtos or Finneral. So all that's good. This team is pretty fun. I do kind of enjoy this team. And that's basically the whole video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you have any other fun teams you want to try out. Obviously, I didn't put everything here. There's probably some other teams you could run. But yeah, this is 5 teams that I'm going to try to run. I want to try this one because I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.